Welcome to The Secret Place with Bennett. 5-minute devotions for hungry hearts and searching souls. Hey, welcome back to The Secret Place with Bennett. I am so glad you're here. I'm glad you've returned. I'm assuming that you've returned. Maybe it's your first time. But here we do little quick devotions, take a little quick break during the day or in the evening to turn our attention and our focus towards God and to just try to take a breath and let God's Spirit, have His way in our heart. We endeavor, of course, as believers to let that happen all day long. But sometimes if we never stop and take a little break and take a little rest and be intentional about reflecting and praying and reading the Word, doing a little devotion or meditation, sometimes it gets away from us and we find ourselves feeling very distant from God. So I don't want that to happen in my life, and I don't want it to happen in yours. I'm going to read you a little passage today from one of my favorites, Richard Foster again. This is a book called Prayer. I picked it up when I was in Tennessee last year in April in a great old bookstore, and I want to go back again and find some more treats. But I have plenty of Richard Foster material, and I love it over the years, but I never saw this book. So this is a very short passage called The Common Ventures of Life. All of us share in what D. Elton Trueblood calls the common ventures of life: birth, marriage, work, death. Jesus, in his life and in his teaching, gave sacramental significance to these ordinary experiences of daily life. In his own birth, the common and the sacred have been forever united. He rejoiced in the wedding of a couple in Galilee and added wine to the sacred festivities. He rubbed shoulders with fishermen and tax collectors and other entrepreneurial types, and he stared down death without flinching so that we can face our own death with hope. Because of this rock-solid foundation, we know that all work is holy work, and all places are sacred places. Therefore, we lift our voices in joyful song, declaring, "This is holy ground. We're standing on holy ground, for the Lord is present, and where He is holy, these are holy hands. He's given us holy hands. He works through these hands, and so these hands are holy." I know I always talk about this. I always talk about the holy place. Well, look at the name of this little show, this little channel is called The Secret Place, right? I always talk about finding that place and that time to center on the things of God and to focus in and reflect and to pray and to bring our full selves before the Lord. But I do that for a reason, because it's made a huge deal in my own life. But I've also seen a great deal of others, people who I've been friends with in the past or counseled, coached, mentored, and then just observed sometimes, thinking that the holy place is, you have to go to Israel to find the holy place, or you have to go to a building that has stained glass to find the holy place, or it's only the place, even if it's an auditorium, where people gather in Jesus' name. The holy place is the secret place. The holy place can be any place where you and I set aside time. You for your quiet time to be supping with the Lord, communing with the Lord, talking to Him, asking of Him, inquiring of Him. I had a time in 1989 where for 3 years, the holy place for me seemed to be more often than not our little breakfast nook in Asbury Park, New Jersey, where there was a chair and my desk. We stopped making it the breakfast nook, and 4 a.m, I'd get there and I'd get talking to Jesus, and the Lord just would meet me in that place, in a little old, turquoise colored breakfast nook. It was a holy place. Find yours. These days I love going down by the beach, and that's because I live close by here, but find your place where you can commune with the Lord and you can sup with Him. Encourage each other to do that. I encourage you to do that. In the meantime, have a beautiful day. Leave your comments and your questions, any insights there, and feel free to share this with others. I'm happy that you've tuned in. I bless you in Jesus' name.
Breathe, listen, and receive. Take a moment to soak it all in. Until next time.